world. Well, Packers head trainer Pepper Burruss and his staff took advantage of this long off-season to learn something new. It's called Kinesio Taping. It's a different way of treating injured and sore muscles that uses the tension of the tape itself. Pepper gave us a demonstration.
This form of taping is more to give a little more sensory and cutaneous feedback, just superficial to the muscles. And to be a little simplistic, we're either turning on the muscle, trying to get the muscle to act and react and remember which way it's supposed to pull, or if a muscle is in spasm and a little overactive, we want to, so to speak, turn it off. Now, the technique that Brian is doing, a la the flea, is a technique that's used for enhancing lymphatic drainage, trying to reduce swelling. The next day, he may peel this off, and we would actually see the black and blue in a pattern away from that tape. It's kind of fascinating. Where this made its national splash was several years ago during beach volleyball. If you remember, one of the female volleyball players had this on her shoulder. It virtually has insignificant structural support, but what this is doing is giving that tactile stimulation to the structures under the tape, letting our body act and react to the tape. Shoulder, it can be used on the low back. There's, I mean, on and on. It could be used on the neck, around.
Anywhere, really?
Pretty much anywhere there's a muscle. Jesse, one of the things that I've told people before is if you move your wrist and you say it moves freely, and you wrap your other hand around it and squeeze it, you can feel either the way it restricts your wrist or supports your wrist. And that's the ideal of something that's constrictive band or a supportive band, and that's the idea of how much tension you're pulling on tape. It's a tool in our toolbox, and I think our players appreciate it was something we did during the lockout.
We thank Pepper for that, and Pepper estimates that up to a half-dozen players would have Kinesio tape on right now or in any given game, but it's usually used more as a treatment before or after a game. Stay with us. When we come back, we'll hear